I've been like following you forever,
Mhm.
and you have the most amazing topics on your show.
It's called the news.
It's called, I call it the new news. I think Isabella would agree with me on that. The new news.
Oh, you know what, Sandy? I've got a story that I want to share with you and our viewers tonight. This
Sure,
this just this made me laugh this morning. Okay.
go for it.
Okay. This story just shows us all how we have all been sucked into the matrix. All right, to the point
Oh
where
no.
reality no longer really exists for people. Okay.
Hmm?
This is what happened to me this morning.
Okay.
I worked late, very late into the night last night, so I got up a little bit late, but somebody came to my door, and it's a client of mine who wants some computer work done.
Okay.
So he knocks at the door, rings the doorbell. So I get my dog settled down, and I'm still in my pajamas. I'm
Cosmo.
still in my pajamas. Yes, yes. So I get Cosmo calmed down, and I get to the door, and I answer the door in my pajamas because I'm so I'm a pretty classy guy,
Okay.
right? So I answer
Not
the
a
door,
problem.
and of course you know that I've been banned on Facebook, right? So
Yes.
this customer, this client of mine who is looking to have me do some work for him, he's standing at my front door. Hey, how are you? Oh, I'm good. It's everything's great. But
Just
I
be safe when you
yeah,
answer your door.
but he says to me, he says, "How do I get a hold of you?" And I said, "Oh, what do you mean?" He goes, "Well, how do I get a hold of you?"
Hmm.
I'm like, I'm standing there. I'm like, well, here I am,
Right? I gotta
right?
write this
I'm like,
down.
you're there, and I'm here. You're
Right?
talking to me. You have a hold of me, right? And he's like, yeah, but I can't message you on Facebook. What's wrong? I said, well, I'm
Okay.
banned on Facebook. So he says, so how do I get a hold of you?
Was it a
you,
male or
I'm like,
female?
you have a hold of me. You have me. Yeah, but how do I reach you? This
Was
is
it a
it.
male or
Like,
female?
we're talking. It was like we couldn't. I guess you can't talk to somebody. You can't contact them anymore unless it's online. In
Online.
face to face is no good anymore. It must be done
No.
in the matrix. I was like, I
It's
was
like
like,
the
what has the world come to where I have a human being standing right in front of me asking
yeah.
me how he can get a hold of me to talk to me. Like, we are face to face. We can just talk to each other right now. But
So
no,
you
he had to
probably
do it on
can't tell
Facebook.
me who it was, even though that we're online. You probably can't even tell me who it was.
Just no, nobody here would know who it is anyway. It's somebody from my town. He lives in my neighborhood. He came. That's the other thing. He doesn't live far from me. He was out walking his dog. He just has to walk over
Oh.
to my house, which he finally did because he's been trying to reach me for for a
Oh.
while, right? It's like he's like, how do I get a hold of you? Well, you just did.
You
No,
just
but
did.
yeah, it
My
was
dog.
it made me laugh, right? After he left and I closed the door and I went back upstairs and I was just thinking about it and I thought, this just shows how crazy the world has become, where
Yeah,
human
well,
beings,
first of all, you just can't go up to someone's door and knock on it and say, "Hey, I like," you know.
as well, you can. I mean, that's the thing. You absolutely can. You can come to
Well,
my
yeah,
door and ring the
people
doorbell.
leave their doors open, and it's like you can walk in at any time. Not that I would, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Just how do I get a hold of you? Well,
Walter Cronkite, I know.
yeah,
Good
Walt.
night.
See that as Walter Cronkite would say, folks, that's not news, but
That's
that
the
too is
news.
reality.
That's
That's
reality.
reality today, but it's actually
Uh,
not real. Now reality is no longer good enough. It must be done in the matrix
yeah, but is
online.
it? Yeah, well, like that's kind of iffy